Okay, good morning, Dr. Atinder. Good morning, Rahul.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so as we already know, Dr. Atinder is spreading a lot of information about postdoctorate fellowship, and we strongly believe कि postdoctorate fellowship के बारे में awareness India में बहुत कम है लोगों के पास. People are not aware, and especially those students जो doctorate करने जा रहे हैं, उनको बहुत idea नहीं होता, and they do not start at the right and appropriate time to explore the options, opportunities, which lead to some kind of a loss of their time in the process. And now Dr. Atinder is going to start a very unique and very I'll say good program, that is an initiative that is to interact with all students, all those who are doing postdoctoral fellowship in foreign countries, and to learn from their experience. So I thank you, Dr. Atinder, for that particular initiative, and believe me, that is really very, very good initiative from your side.
Yes, sir.
And now I want to know actually more about this, that how do you think interaction with such students is going to help all those students who aspire to be in postdoctoral fellowship?
Thing is that most of us don't know how to go through all this process of applying for postdoc positions.
Okay.
So, the first thing is that I'm trying to address that concern first of all. Second is different countries have different way of application process, and everything is different for different countries. So I will take that into consideration also. And last thing is that I will interact with them who have done that process, and which will make it easier for the upcoming students, upcoming maybe aspirants of this postdoc position. They will have a better guidance in this session, through this session, and they can go through this process without any hurdles.
Okay. Okay. So, Dr. Dinder, when you interact with these students who are in foreign countries and they have done postdoctoral fellowship or they are doing postdoctoral fellowship, is it also possible, for students to interact with such people, because students may be having many questions? So how do we plan that these students can ask a question to these people and they can interact with them?
So we are planning this Google Sheet. We will give a link of Google Sheet with the video on
Okay.
YouTube. And if we have enough students, like 10 to 12 students who are interested in conducting with having a
Okay.
different session for them, so we will arrange a Zoom meeting for all of them to have a specific ask their specific question directly to the that candidate.
Okay, so one thing is like those students who want to interact with particular person, they will fill the sheet and their details, and then you will conduct the common Zoom meeting with that fellow and the students. Another maybe may advise you, like if students want to get connected on LinkedIn or something with these people, because these people must be having their LinkedIn profile and all. So if they want to get connected with these people on LinkedIn, maybe that details can also be provided.
Yes, sir. I will keep that in mind, and I will take that step.
Okay. And another my request to you, Dr. Atinder, is like the people with whom you are going to meet, they have traveled some journey, like the way you have done. I mean, you have gone through BTech and then MTech in some institutes, and then PhD in some institute, and then postdoctoral fellowship. There's a journey actually. So also, if entire journey of these people be shared with the students, and many stages are there in which they learn and they have different kind of learnings. So if that also is discussed with the students, that will be wonderful, Dr. Atinder.
Yes, my plan is that in the starting of the video, we will introduce that candidate whom we are interviewing, and we will discuss his background information, basic thing, and then we will ask that candidate also to explain in his terms that how was his journey throughout before.
Yeah. So Rahul, now over to you. I believe this coordination, collaboration, and getting connected with people is the mantra nowadays, because we have seen, and you are the champion of that particular entire process, where you get people connected with the professors through mail, LinkedIn, otherwise, and they start getting the opportunities. So how do you see this entire activity which Dr. Atinder is now going to plan?
Yeah, so actually, I am also a PhD student, and I have this question in my mind, like how to get postdoctorate. Since I am very young now, like I'm in second year of PhD. So, Dr. Vinder, I want when you're going to interact with students, what I want to know, like how these students basically collaborate with different professors. So thing is, I think in postdoctorate, it's not like just a matter of one email. When you send one email, you'll get the opportunity. But it's the collaboration, professor. Check your profile and check your CV, these things. So this is what I want you to ask these people how they collaborated and what are the most important documents. If like we have to send the CV, then what should be the format of CV? What information we have to put? And other thing is like all the postdoctorate candidates, they all are married, I think. So generally, I also have this concern, and I think many students have this concern when they are going to abroad, whether they can bring their family with their with themselves, and like how is the life over there of a postdoctorate student. And next thing is what I believe postdoctorate is just a platform. Many students after joining the postdoctorate, they go into corporate jobs, which are very good. Like they become tech team lead, tech lead, some will become CTOs, something like that. So how are these opportunities? So this is what I want you to address in these videos. And I also interacted with many postdoctorate students in US. So international students generally they come through emails. They send a lot of emails. They have interview, but most of the time it's only their CV which matters a lot. So I just want you to interact with them and get these information.
Thank you, Rahul. I will take that in mind.
Yeah, they're very good inputs, and they can be, I think, put together to make this entire, interaction very fruitful, Dr. Atinder. And that is good. I think we can initiate with this. And I believe you are starting with the initially Indian students, but Dr. Atinder, it will be very good. Now people like Rahul are sitting in foreign campuses. It will be very good if we bring in future some students from other countries also, so that we do some kind of comparative analysis also, and we learn that how somebody from China comes, how somebody from, let's say, Europe comes, how somebody from Japan comes to US, and how do they take this entire process. We Indians are taking this particular process in some particular way, but why not make a comparative analysis how Japanese students come to US for postdoctoral fellowship, and from Singapore how do they come. So is there something which we may learn from them, or we may be missing in our process? So that will be the ultimate good initiative, Dr. Atinder.
Thank you, sir. This is a
So
nice
I
idea.
I also want to add this point. This is actually very good initiative because most of the time what I observe, like when students don't start this process timely, then they will not get the best opportunity which they can. And they somehow join some private institutes in India for teaching, or they land up in some jobs like which are not very good as compared to these opportunities. So I think this is the gap, like when to start this process, how to connect with professor, and this will be a very good series, I believe. Yeah.
So, if you see my experience of all these years, Rahul, that I strongly believe that students only have defeating hypotheses in their mind. That, sir, I cannot get it because of this. I cannot get it because of this. Actually, that is not like that. I give you example, like somebody saying, सर मेरा गेट तो नहीं निकला, मेरे को 2 साल और तैयारी, 1 साल और तैयारी करना पड़ेगा और फिर मेरा कुछ बनेगा. या सर मेरे पास जीआरई नहीं, तो शायद मेरा कहीं एडमिशन नहीं हो सकता. या सर मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है घर वालों के पास इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए, शायद मैं एजुकेशन नहीं ले सकता. I या मेरा CGPA कम है, तो मेरा तो there is a dead end for me in my professional career. These all are in the mind. They are self-defeating assumptions of the students. And what we now understand after all these years of our interaction with the students, what we understand is कि opportunities हर किसी के पास हैं. Opportunities are there. You need to do your SWOT analysis. Strength, weaknesses you need to identify. ठीक है, CGPA नहीं है तो कहीं और पे you may be strong. Maybe mailing the professor and collaborating, maybe you will be strong. So only thing is you need to move with the positivity, and you need to get the opportunities for you. Because अगर students professors ढूंढ रहे हैं, तो fact is professors भी student ढूंढ रहे हैं. That particular thing is correct. And we need to, all we are doing is we are trying to basically make them realize this and coordinating that, so that they get the match. Because I interact with the professor and they tell me that yes, we need actually good students. वो कैसे पहुंचेंगे उन तक if you don't even apply? That is something which is very important. So I think we come to yeah, Rahul, you have to add
I
something.
just want to add one point. So, Dr. Tinder, I think this is the first introductory video of this series. So, we will closely monitor this one. And if students have any question, they can write in the comment box. We
Yes.
can address these questions in the following videos when we are going to interact with the students, postdoctorate students. Yeah.
Yeah, so with that, Dr. Atinder, I'll again thank you, and I can congratulate you for thinking this innovative way to, spread the awareness in the domain in which there is no awareness. When some months back I googled out postdoctoral fellowship abroad, I got very less information, and that is then I requested you to spread this information. So you have done wonderful in that, and now with this new initiative, I am very sure students को बहुत ज़्यादा benefit होगा. So again, thanks and congratulations. Thank you, Dr. Tinder.
Thank you, sir.